Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Love for Intuitive Astrology. So today I will talk about the month of July 2023 for the sign of Leo. So if you have your sun, your moon, or your rising sign in Leo, then this is your video. I just want to say happy birthday to all you early birthday Leos that have their birthday by the end of July. Okay, so let's start talking about what July has to offer you. And we're starting right off with Venus and Mars, which are in your first house in Leo. It's squaring Uranus in the 10th house. So there could be some explosions or issues in the work situation, okay? Because when Mars is squaring Uranus, it's an anger outburst, right? Something that is coming out. However, Jupiter in the 10th house is protecting you after the situation. So no matter what happened, if it's you that's angry or someone else or some type of argument, Jupiter is protecting you. And you know, you might even leave a job and then find a new job later on. Jupiter will make sure that you are fully protected in your job situation, okay? And you also have the North Node and have been having the North Node there in Taurus. But this month it's going to shift. And the North Node will move into the sign of Aries in your 9th house. And the South Node will move into the 3rd house in Libra. And this means that your focus is going to shift from career, right, into 9th house activities, which is traveling, which is spirituality. 9th house is everything to do with the higher mind. You might have more interest in documentaries, travel documentaries, maybe studying a new language or studying something related to the esoteric, or you might join a new group like a church group, okay? With Chiron there as well in the 9th house, it might feel a little bit uncomfortable at the same time. So even though you're traveling, even though you're going different places, it's like you always feel you have to put in more. It's like, okay, you're traveling, but then you feel a little bit insecure. Should I go? Should I stay at home? So it might create a little bit of doubts, like should I leave the home? Should I not just be staying with my family? Maybe with your siblings? But the South Node in the 3rd house is now kind of removing you from being close to your siblings. And maybe you're gonna focus a little bit more on your own higher purpose. 9th house is also related to teaching. So some of you might get a job in which you have to teach people, right? 9th house is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is in the 10th house right now. So teaching and making money through that. So it's a really good time for you when it comes to your job situation this whole year, and next year is gonna support you. So even if you're like on social media and you're making a little mistake, you know, you're saying something angry or something happens, it will be corrected by Jupiter, right? You can say, sorry, I didn't mean it that way, or I made a mistake, something like this, and you will be completely covered. So on the 3rd of July, there's going to be a full moon in the sign of Capricorn. And for you, Capricorn is in your 6th house. And Pluto also retrograded back to your 6th house. And it's really testing you. Have you been taking care of your health? Are you taking the right decisions when it comes to doing sports, right? Capricorn makes you either do a lot of sports or makes you very lazy, because it's ruled by Saturn. Saturn makes you work hard or restrict you from working. So 6th house also relates to your work situation. So it's like, could be that when you have a job that you're really feeling, you're gonna work super hard and you take on a lot of responsibility. But if you're not into this job, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna chill here and let this day go by, and that's it, right? And same with Taurus in the 10th house. Taurus is very focused. So once you set your mind onto a certain goal that you want to achieve, nothing is stopping you, Leo. Nothing is stopping you. But if you're not happy where you are, you just like, yeah, whatever. Why should I do something that I'm not validated for, that I'm not recognized for, right? So this year it's gonna be all about career. And the sun in Cancer in your 12th house is also telling you to rest a little bit, because it's a very strange energy. You have Venus and Mars for most part of the month in your first house, making you want to move forward. And you know, at the same time, the sun in Cancer, until it moves into your sign, it's gonna really stop you and make you rest a little bit as well. Relax, resting, because you already are very focused on your work. Okay, so you're revising your work situation and where you can take some rest in between, because it's work, rest, okay? Because you are getting these massive opportunities. And I know it's, for some of you it's summer, so it's really a little bit odd, but at the same time, isn't it great to have your dream job, okay? Because when you love what you do, you love working, and it doesn't feel like work at all, okay? And it's the best place to be in. I have been doing this for the past 3 years, and I had a lot of obstacles as well, a lot of mistakes that I had to learn from when I was, you know, I have a digital agency as well, and it was basically ruined to the ground because I hired the wrong person, and I was too trustworthy. And I learned that sometimes you have to oversee it and be a bit more stricter before you let go someone into the work. And this was, for example, my experience. And at the same time, I always had to be creative, think ahead of time. And you learn so much about that, you know. And Leo, you have this inner passion that's going to be like, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can move forward. And once you're set, you're not letting go. So then there is Venus retrograde this month on the 22nd of July in your sign. Pretty major, Leo, pretty major. So check which planets you have there. Ascendant, moon, rising, any other planets, Venus, Jupiter. It's going to affect that planet a lot. It's going to make you rethink certain situations. For you, it's in the first house. So it's a lot about your identity and how you love yourself. Am I presenting myself correctly? Am I presenting myself in a way that I know people will like me? Is that your true identity, your true self? So you're going to definitely go more inward and see what you can change or not change, actually. Stop changing to just be fully you, because you are perfect the way you are. And you don't have to do more to be liked by anyone, okay? So these lessons will come up. Maybe you want to change your looks. However, be very much aware, Venus retrograde is not good for any major beauty treatments. No major plastic surgery or beauty treatments that is going to affect your face on a massive scale. Like, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't risk it. You know, even buying certain cosmetics or clothes, make sure you get a guarantee, a ticket that you can return the product when it's broken, okay? Because Venus rules money, but also luxurious brands, beauty, clothes, all these kind of things, okay? But you have this magnetic attraction to you that draws in people around this time, and you will maybe hear back from someone from the past, or you will contact them. Someone maybe that made you feel good about yourself in the past. You want to reconnect with that person. Doesn't matter if it's romantically or a friendship or anything. It's related to your identity, like who made you feel very good about yourself, okay? Pluto is retrograde, right? Back in the 6th house, but it's very close to your descendants. So if you have Leo ascendant between 0 and 5 degrees, your relationship, business partnerships will change tremendously, right? It might separate, a lot of truth might come to the surface, okay? You might hear your partner has been cheating, or Pluto brings up the truth. So if your partner is truly in love with you, there will be a higher commitment because everything hidden will come to the surface, good or bad, okay? I'm getting patience. So maybe, like, I see this plant is growing very quickly, but what I hear is take a step back and appreciate in the moment what you have. Because maybe it goes so quick and you're like so overwhelmed and you want more, more, more. So take a step back and say thank you. I thank you for this beautiful gift, you know, these beautiful opportunities. Yeah, because I see a lot of you getting a lot of opportunities your way, right? It might cause some jealousy, some frustrations. Not everybody likes it. And Mars is going to move into Virgo past the half of the month. I think it's after the 10th of July. And it's going to oppose Saturn in your 8th house. So there will be some money issues coming up. So if you're going through divorce, there will be some problems regarding money, money situations, court situations, taxes, papers. You're gonna have to organize everything well, and you're gonna have to really stand up for yourself. Don't skip the details, right? Mars in Virgo wants you to not skip the details, and Saturn is holding you back. If you have anything related to an inheritance or something, it might not be as easy as you think it would become. Throat chakra. So it's weird, like I feel this is related to some of you who can sing. Some of you are good singers, or you should sing more at home. Like I feel your voice is very prominent. You are either a good speaker, but there's something you can do related to your work that is connected to your voice, Leo. Your voice is very prominent. I get material and spiritual prosperity. This is exactly it, right? Look at this water, the fountain of abundance. You're overloaded with abundance, positive movement forward. So there are people getting away from your life, because here also number 8, Saturn is in your 8th house. So you will get some backlash from some people, or maybe an ex or something like this. Someone is trying to prevent you from taking the next step, but you're gonna have to take faith into your own hands, especially when the sun is in your sign. You're gonna be, you're gonna feel much more elevated, and you're gonna feel much more ready to take this next step, you know? So this is my message for you, my lovely Leos. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, so I know you want to see many more videos. If you want to book a private reading, you find my email in the description box below, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.